Hi, I'm Shelley Young with a beautiful recipe today that comes out of Italiano. This is going to be called Shelley's Favorite, favorite spelled P-H-A-V-O-R-I-T-E, favorite pasta. Now, many of you are working people and you don't have a lot of time to stay home and cook. But when you want to make a nice meal on the weekend and spend a little bit more time, this pasta dish is very satisfying and it's got so many different things in it. I was just going to combine it for you today to show you how nice it is. Some people think that you can't have starches and pastas in the alkaline diet, and that's true. For the most part, breads, pastas, starches like this, especially if they're made with eggs, are acidic in the diet. So what we'd like you to do is consider having pasta for your 20% of your meal with a huge salad or a huge vegetable soup. But we'd like you to take some baby steps towards using pastas that would be more healthy. One of those would be a mugwort soba noodle. I have actually made this dish with mugwort soba noodles. They're actually noodles that are green, and you'll find these in your macrobiotic section of your health food store. Also, I'm happy to find that the Ezekiel company that makes those Ezekiel sprouted wheat tortillas has now finally released a sprouted wheat pasta that you can buy. This makes beautiful pasta dishes. You can also make a lasagna with this and layer your noodles with your vegetables and your soy cheeses and make a beautiful lasagna. Today, I'm actually going to be using a spinach pasta made with spinach powder in it, and this is from Garden Time Organics. And it's the fettuccine noodle, which is the beautiful, delicate flat noodle that I'm going to be using today. Cook your noodles in salt water with a little bit of olive oil added in, and then you don't have to rinse your noodles afterwards. They won't stick, and they'll come out very nice and fluffy, like you see these spinach pasta noodles that I'm lifting here. They were not rinsed. I just used a little bit of oil in the cooking water. And then you want to use pestos and tomato pestos that will give those noodles that coating and that beautiful flavor that you want. Today I've got two helpers here. Basil pesto. There's no dairy in these pestos. I'm happy to announce that. I was just looking for the brand name on here. Sunridge Farms or Sunridge Foods does a beautiful dairyless pesto, and I'm a pesto nut. I would almost rather have pesto on my pasta than a tomato or a marinara sauce. But I have found that if I mix those two, it's really yummy, and I often do that on my wraps. But here is the sun-dried tomato pesto from Sunridge Foods with the tomatoes in it. So I'm going to put both kinds into my beautiful spinach noodles and make sure they're all coated nicely. And then it's what you put in with the pasta that makes it so special. So today we're going to put some really good things to increase our vegetable content, our fiber content, and most of all, our flavor content. So I've got my sauces in, and I want you to see these little, the way that I roast garlic. I just chop off the top of the garlic here, put a little olive oil or coconut oil into the garlic cloves, and then bake them. And what I can do is just after I get done and after they've cooled, I can just squeeze them, and they'll pop right out. You can see those garlic cloves popping out. And this way you don't have to peel the garlic, or take into each individual garlic and roast it and worry about any of that. They'll just pop right out of the skins here, and you can pop it into your pasta. So that's a really nice way to do garlic. I love garlic. Garlic and onion are the things that keep bacteria and molds and yeasts away. So I've got my garlic, my sauces. Of course, we're going to add Doc Brock today into our pasta. So these are just lightly steamed broccoli florets. Always stirring around. And then a beautiful combination for some more flavor pizzazz in your pasta would be sun-dried tomatoes. These are by California Sun-Dry, kind of like raisins almost. They're so soft. And they're already julienne cut. Sun-dried tomatoes ready to go in your pasta. A little bit of pine nuts. This is actually my favorite way to serve pasta. And my son Adam went down to the Cheesecake Factory and he ordered a dish down there called Evelyn's Favorite Pasta, which he always likes down there. And he said, Mom, you got to get some Kalamata olives into your pasta dish. So I always thought that Kalamata olives were packaged in vinegar, but it's not true. They're simply packed in sea salt. And so with spices, so you can just put your Kalamata olives in. And this is really a meal. Once you get all of these components into this beautiful dish, you've really got a beautiful, beautiful meal. So, voila. There you have it. Shelley's favorite pasta.